Hey y'all. Um, it's Cupid doll. Y'all, I just this natural hair. I mean, you know what? When I had my hair short like this before, I remember I got tired of these things and I just pulled them out on the side and I just whacked them off. But eventually, they're gonna grow back out, so I'm trying to leave them alone. Anyway, I've been kind of quiet the last few days. I had a little bit of a cold. It was like such a minor thing, you guys. I mean, I had one night of, sucking cough drops all night. But other than that, just a little hoarseness, no big deal. Now, my sweet baby Hazel was sneezing all night last night. So I hope I didn't give her something. But I just have to tell y'all, quite a while back, one of you sent me a gift card for Subway. And so I had gone down to San Diego, and you could probably see it in the back right there. Can you see that? Well, you'll see it when I take it home. I bought an IKEA chair and footstool because we got rid of all those nasty chairs. I kind of needed something else. I'm going to put my little rocker recliner in the bedroom, and then I'll have this little chair for the living room. But anyway, that's not what I'm talking about. So I pull over and I think, let me just go to Subway. I like a BLT on flatbread with a little sweet onion sauce. They are so good. So anyway, I'm sitting there and these four young teenage girls, I would say maybe 13, 14, and they were eating outside and I was eating inside because I didn't want Hazel to be begging. And so I could see them through the window and they were laughing and laughing and laughing, having the best time. A couple of them had braces on and they were sitting with a lady that I was sure was the mother of one of them. Well, I just got this thing, y'all. First of all, y'all remember the lady sent me this big thing of the little crocheted crosses with a little saying inside, a little scripture thingy. So what I did was, when you guys send me money for stickers, I just leave it on my desk. So it was awesome. I had all these $5 bills, and so I folded them up and I stuck them in a bunch of these crosses. And I had them here in my car, or at least I had a big handful of them. So I thought, when I run across somebody that I feel like I should share. I'm watching this guy put his hair in a ponytail. I'm sorry, I'm so easily distracted. Oh, and there's a policeman coming over to talk to him. Oh, anyway, so I'm sitting in there and it's like, okay, I get this feeling, okay, you need to give each one of these young ladies one of these crosses with a $5 bill in it. And I'm thinking, oh, for real? They're going to think I'm some crazy old lady, just, it'll probably freak them out or whatever. But, you have to be obedient to that, or at least I do. So I finished my sandwich and I came outside and my windows were down some because Hazel was in the car. I didn't have to lock it all up or anything, but I reached inside the window and unlocked it. Oh my gosh, my car alarm started going off. I did not, it was terrible. And the young ladies were sitting at a little table right in front of my van. Finally, this man comes over and I hand him my keys and I'm like, help me. And he goes, okay. And he hit this button. I said, what did you do? He goes, well, you hit your button, the lock button. He said, when your car is locked and you reach inside instead of using your key, that's what makes your alarm go off. I'm like, okay, whatever. So he fixed it for me and explained to me how to keep that from happening again. So I came back in, and out of my glove box, I got 4 little crosses. And I got out and I went over, and there was like this little ledge next to their table. And I said, ladies, I said, you know, I was inside eating and I just was watching you guys have such a wonderful time. And I said, you know, and I sat down on this ledge and I was sitting by the mom of one of the girls. And I said, you know what? I just moved over here from Oceanside not long ago, and I rarely ever see any homeless people. So we started talking a little bit about homeless people. Her mom, one of the young ladies, her mom and I started talking about it. And she said, yeah, we just moved here from Vista. And she said, you're right, we don't see as many over here in San Marcos. So I said, well, you know, so I have volunteered for Bread of Life before, and I have a little YouTube channel, blah, blah, blah. And so I said, I just want to give one of these little crosses to each of you, and it has $5 in it. So if you run across somebody that you feel like could use that, then please do. And so the mom says to me, she said, you know what? She said, our soccer, they were in their little soccer thingies. And she said, we are sponsoring this family, this mom with 5 kids for Christmas. Could we give them? I said, absolutely, absolutely. And I said, wait a minute, she's got 5 kids. And I said, I've got 2 brand new teddy bears that I bought, and they've been riding around in the back of my van. Would you like to take them? She said, yes. It's my cold, you guys, my allergies. But I just said to them, and I was really talking to the mom, I said, you know what? I'm not a preachy lady. I'm not, you know, that's not what this is about. But I do have to tell you that for me, God puts me in a specific situation for a reason. And you guys are my people today. And these little crosses and these teddy bears, they are my reason. And so you guys, what a blessing to be able to just share a little bit with young women, teenagers, young women that are trying to grow up in a society and an age that is so difficult. And just blew me away, you guys. This young boy just walked by my van and he's looking at me like, oh, we got us a crazy here. But anyway, I just had to share that with y'all. You know, we're so preoccupied with the fires and all of that. I am praying for rain, you guys. Just rain. We need rain. They keep fighting these fires and they're like 10% contained, 15% contained. And I mean, this has been going on for days. So I am ready to evacuate, of course. I have Hazel, I have my cot, my pictures. I have what I need. And we have a plan. Everybody's got a little plan, you know, Mary Jo, her mom, Terry. I don't like to leave things till the last minute like that, and I don't want to take up space in a shelter. One, I don't want to be in a crowd of strangers. And not that I wouldn't be grateful to have a place to go, but I have my van and I'm very fortunate. And all I would have to do is get in my van and just head down the 5 south to get away. I'm hoping it's not going to come to that. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's horrible. I refuse to watch it on the news. I can't. I can just pray for them. And you guys, if you pray for some rain, okay? Because I don't know that our firemen and our fire trucks and our helicopters and there's so much going on. I just don't know how they can ever get it under control. There's no humidity. There's wind. It's almost impossible. And I know we talk to people and say, oh, well, you know, it's okay. You got out. You have each other. Your family's safe. Yeah. But is it still devastating to lose everything you own? Just to lose everything? You have nothing? Y'all, that's horrendous. Yes, it's a blessing that people got out. It's a blessing that their family is still together. But you guys, it is just horrendous to have that happen to you. And my heart goes out to these people. What a job it is going to be to start over from scratch. Now, there's some people who have quite a bit of money, and it won't be quite so hard for them. But there are people who don't. People who rent. They can barely make it. They can barely get by. If our apartment burned down, if our building burned down, everything I own is in that apartment. It's not that much, but could I replace it? No. But I'm very lucky. I'm very blessed. I wouldn't have to replace all that stuff. I have my van. I've got my pup. You know, so I count myself very, very blessed. I've downsized about as much as a person can, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with my potty and my cot, a few clothes, my baby girl. So y'all, we all have struggles. We all have things that we are dealing with. And I just pray for y'all, and I love you so much, and you just support me in every way possible. And I just appreciate y'all so much. You are such a blessing to me. You know, I've got another little video. I don't want this one to get really, oh, it's already 14 minutes long. So I'll make another one later. I have a couple of things, dumpster diving, the rest of husband, and number 4, and there was something else. But anyway, you guys, I love you. Do something fun today. I already had so much fun today. Bye, y'all.